Iran's exiled crown prince says the country is undergoing a revolution.
The Islamic Republic is close to collapse.
Reza Pahlavi, who has become a prominent figurehead for opposition to the current leadership, is sharing his vision for the future of Iran, pledging that he will return to lead his homeland.
There will be a peaceful, stable, and orderly transition. My team of experts have developed a plan for the first 100 days after the regime's collapse.
Pahlavi also says protesters have not retreated, despite footage from Iranian media in Tehran showing life seemingly returning to normal. Some rights groups and residents say the protests appear to have been quelled in the wake of the regime's deadly crackdown and U.S. threats of military intervention, which have since softened. President Donald Trump is denying reports that he was convinced not to attack by Israel and Arab officials.
Nobody convinced me. I convinced myself. You had yesterday scheduled over 800 hangings. They didn't hang anyone. They canceled the hangings. That had a big impact.
Some Iranians at the Turkey border say they've noticed subdued protests.
Yes, I entered Turkey 3 days ago. Problems have eased somewhat 3 days ago. We have no news from there for the past 3 days.
That's because the country has now been in an internet blackout with limited telecom communications for more than a week, making the full scope of the protests inside the country difficult to gauge. But from Turkey to South Korea and Germany, protests around the world remain in full force.
We support the citizens' protests in Iran. We want to point out that what is happening in Iran is a massacre, a crime against humanity.
At least 2,400 protesters have been killed since the demonstrations against the Iranian regime sparked in late December, according to the human rights activist news agency, though conflicting reports put that number much higher. For City News, I'm Michelle Mackey.